His name was Granddaddy Buck. Well, not really. His given name was Charles Richardson. He was my dad's dad, my granddad. But his nickname was Buck, and all the grandkids called him Granddaddy Buck, and so that's what I called him. He was sick when I was just a small boy. He died when I was 6, but I still have some great memories from him. One was a sunny Sunday afternoon. We were over at, I guess, my uncle's farm after church services. And Granddaddy Buck said, "Come on, Gary." I must have been 4 or 5 years old. And he took me out front of the farmhouse there. We sat on a concrete and stone stoop and an old pump there that went down into the well, a pump handle, and I remember him pushing on that pump handle and getting water going. He took a couple of turnips out of a paper bag that he had, turnips that had been grown there on the farm, and we rinsed them off under the water there in the pump. And he took his pocket knife out and sliced the turnip, and took a salt shaker that he brought from the house and put on those slices of raw turnip, and we shared some turnip together. So what? Big deal, right? Well, it was a big deal to me as a 5-year-old to have him spend some time with me like that. You know, he was a busy guy, a successful businessman. He had a lot of grandkids, but he decided to spend those few minutes there sitting in the sunshine on that stoop. He decided to spend them with me, sharing a turnip. And I got to thinking here recently that, you know, the disciples must have all had stories about Jesus just like that, where amidst the miracles and the persecutions and the travels and the healings and the teachings, disciples, I bet you, could all talk about times when the Son of God sat with them each under a fig tree and shared a fig. I think too often in the church we invest way too much time, way too many resources in church programs, and we forget to invest in people.